Hi everyone, welcome to Torah on Demand. I'm Rabbi Yael Ridberg. This week I've got something different for you. As Sunday afternoon, I was privileged to participate in a gathering of Israelis and American Jews in support of Israeli democracy and the challenges right now facing Israel as a series of legislative offerings would really undermine so much of Israeli society. So I'm sharing with you the text and the video of my remarks from that day. And I hope that you'll find a way to get involved in this effort, because when there is a threat to democracy anywhere, it's really a threat to democracy everywhere. Thanks for joining me. Shabbat Shalom. See you next time.
Hi, everybody. So happy to be with all of you. Honored to stand here, actually, on this morning, to stand together as one kehila, one community, in solidarity with the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of Israelis who for the last 5 months, 20 shavuot, stood together for the last 20 weeks. Okay, עכשיו זה 21, לא? Okay, we're in a new week, 22. Rallied peacefully in the streets of major cities and small cities for democracy. And have raised their voices because we know shtika kehodaya domya. Silence is akin to complicity. As an American Jew, as a proud Zionist, I care deeply about Israel's future because its safety and its security are paramount to me, because maintaining a vibrant democracy in a rough neighborhood is vital to the entire world, because the proposed reforms of the government will have an impact on people I care about and on American Jews and other diaspora Jewish communities, their relationship to the land, to the people, and to the nation that we have all been attached to for some 3,000 years. Because I am dedicated to a democratic future of the state of Israel that I love so deeply. Zionism has had many waves of existence in establishing the state, in making the desert bloom, in defending Jewish peoplehood all over the globe. We here in America cannot be an absent Jewish community. We cannot stand on the sidelines while democracy is threatened. The proposed efforts to reform in the Supreme Court in Israel, which Israelis of various political and religious perspectives oppose, are an affront to the very heart of democracy. While we in the American Jewish world are often asked to stay silent on issues of Israeli interior issues, and we tread lightly from the sidelines, we have been told time and again, in this moment is not the time to be silent. That our gathering, specifically our American Jewish community gathering to support our Israeli family, is essential. Our tradition calls us to honor humanity, to believe in the rights of all people, Jews, non-Jews, Israelis, Arabs, Palestinians, men and women, people of all genders, LGBTQ people, straight people, and that the core of that honoring is Tselem Elohim. The core of that honoring is that each one of us is created in the image of God. That is the core of democracy. 3 weeks ago, I stood with hundreds and hundreds of Israelis in the heart of Jerusalem outside of the president's house, along with so many Americans from San Diego who made a trip to Israel to celebrate the 75th anniversary and to also celebrate the relationship that San Diego has with Shara Negev, with our family, that just as we stood together, they were bombarded with rockets. And we stood all together because we understand that a threat to democracy anywhere is a threat to democracy everywhere. The demand for equality and justice is right. The demand for a constitution for Israel is necessary for Israelis to live in safety and security. All of the legislation proposed would really damage so many communities. It would damage the minority rights and religious and ethnic minority rights, LGBTQ rights, women's rights, the rights of Palestinians, the right to pray as non-Orthodox Jews in Jerusalem's holiest sites, and even the right to make Aliyah. That affects all of us. So just a few days ago, we of course celebrated Shavuot, where we commemorated the giving of the Torah and the instructions therein for creating a just society. There is no demokratia in the Tanakh, but there is a dedication to justice, to ethics, to morality, and to peace. And revelation is ongoing. It didn't just end at that moment at Sinai. Velo Yasaf, the book of Dvarim teaches, it is without end. And that phrase means that our attempts to keep democracy vibrant and alive must not end. The instruction and the tradition should never stop being revealed to us, and we must understand Kol Yisrael Arevim Ze Bazeh is not just about being responsible for one another internal to our community. It's being responsible to one another so that our actions impact outside the community as well. Lehatmid, lehatmid, lehatmid. We must persist. Over and over again, we must persist because despair is not an option. We must not give up. Democracy must prevail. Am Yisrael Chai. Toda Rabah.